So the ankle lock. We have ankle locks from two individuals, Chad Gable and Kurt Angle, which are
Yeah,
basically just the Olympic heroes of their generation.
yeah.
Let's
I'm
be
glad they didn't
honest.
put Jack Swagger.
Yeah, me too. No one cares about Jack Swagger. I'm sorry, no one does. Jesus. Do you remember his fucking World Heavyweight Championship run? I'm good. I don't need it.
No, I don't. That's how bad it is.
That's the point. Yeah. No, you're right. That is the point. Fuck hell. We don't need that shit.
But yeah, the ankle lock. Honestly, for me, I mean, obviously Kurt's is better, but they do it kind of the same. It's an ankle lock. I mean, like,
Well, I think you have to think about how it sells, right? Ankle lock, when Kurt's doing it, I feel like the fucking primal scream that he does when he's holding you down.
yeah,
He's like fucking holding it. He's like wrenching it
Yeah.
to the left. I think Kurt Angle with the ankle lock. I remember that shit being locked in the early 2000s and thinking, oh, he's going to lose a leg. Jack Swagger never gave me that feeling, but Kurt, yeah.
No.
Made me think, oh, he's going to lose a fucking ankle this evening.
Yeah.
You know? And you know what I think is awesome is how it would be applied at times. Like, he'd roll you up and do the fucking ankle lock.
He
Chad do that?
reversed a tombstone pile driver into an ankle lock. When Kurt
Yeah!
Angle fought the Undertaker. Chad Gable kind of does the same thing. I think Chad Gable gets real creative with how he goes into the ankle lock. I mean, just look at his matches against Gunther. When he fought Sami Zayn at Clash at the Castle, and he did the ankle lock on the barricade. I mean, you know,
That's a bad motherfucker, yeah.
there's some pretty, creative ways to do it. So I feel like, for me, no matter where we put the ankle lock, I would say they're both kind of on par. It's just that Kurt Angle is like, he's the OG. He's the one that like did it. I don't know if he started it or if it was Ken Shamrock. I know it's one of the two, but I mean, it's Kurt Angle's ankle lock. You
You
really can't go wrong with Kurt Angle's ankle lock.
So what
But
am I thinking letter
I would say
grade?
Chad Gable's is not far behind.
I'd say we put Chad at B and Angle at A. That's what I'm thinking.
That's fair. I could see, yeah.
Mainly because like it's a good move, right? But Angle, he's a pioneer. It's gotta go go better. And mainly I think he does it better. Slightly, but he does.
And I think he's won a lot more with it. I don't know how many matches Chad Gable's won with the ankle lock.
That's another thing, right? Is how devastating it is. Back in the early 2000s, he hit this move on you, bro. You're either immobile or you're tapping. Either one. You know? Yeah, nowadays, fucking the fucking wrestlers are superheroes. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's a little odd.
It's like in a podcast that I was listening to with Undertaker this week. He said that nowadays finishes don't really matter. Whereas, back in the day, you hit a finish, the match was over.
That's the finish. Yeah,
finish.
exactly.
So
The only time that would ever change is like at the end of a really long blood feud or WrestleMania. That's it.
yeah. So I feel like, when you look at the ankle lock with Kurt Angle and Chad Gable, it's also a testament of how the finishes are treated nowadays.
Yeah, I'd say, como se dice, definitely that factors into it, 100%. So with all that being said, ankle lock, A tier and B tier makes a lot of sense, I think.
Yep.